Hey,
Hey,
yo.
yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Woo. Woo.
Thank you. Joining us on a Friday. Um, yes, we do have a little offset. As you know, we are the NASCAR show of record. It's kind of a
Sure.
down week for the PGA because Masters next week. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Although women's amateur, I mean, Bank of America is a proud sponsor. You can see by my stolen mouse pad. We as an also, I want you to see internal use only. All right.
Yeah, yeah. All you're doing is you're costing yourself your job on air right now. That's all you're doing.
Who knows what happened? But women's amateur at Augusta.
Yep.
NASCAR will be back. Uh, PGA, yes. Everyone's just kind of gearing up for the Masters. We do have
It's the
the
Valero
Valero
Open. Nobody big. Yeah,
Texas
nobody big
Open.
there.
Spieth, I mean, come on, win it, Spieth. Texas boy. But I was looking at the calendar, and we'll get into this a little bit later. Um, this is a pretty impressive time right now to be a sports fan, considering where
Mm-hmm.
we were
Mm-hmm.
a year ago today. And
Yes.
we're going to put a special montage. Thank you guys always for joining us, tuning in, commenting, calling, whatever it is, just interacting with us on the show. It's been a weird, terrible, but also pretty great year as far as doing this show. So thank you guys as always.
Definitely.
Tyler, how are you doing on this Friday?
Man, I'm doing good. I mean, baseball is back, Ernie. For better or worse, I'm
It's
mostly better, but
backer than ever.
in the case of the Dodgers' outcome yesterday, worse. But hey, just one day, they're kicking ass right now, so no worries about that. But you know, doing good. Looking forward to baseball weekend, couple big basketball games. Premier League will be back. We'll get into that a little bit later. But no, man, it's like you said, it's a good time, man. How you doing today?
Doing well. The bank actually wasn't as terrible on a Friday as it could have been. And I expected it
Second of
to
the month
be
too.
especially terrible because of our computer outage yesterday. That was basically me with an iPad telling people no. And just like,
Mm.
oh, go to the other branch. We're like, well, we can't do it. We can't do it. But it was fine, actually. It wasn't that bad. So
Jaime doing well.
happy
Good
to
to
be
see
here
that.
with you, talking sports. This is what we love. Um, we'll have to kind of reevaluate too with quarantine's over. Maybe we'll be red tier kings. I don't know. Maybe just come up with a new name, new concept. I don't know, but it's going to be the same thing.
the,
So
the artist formerly known as the Quarantine Kings.
exactly, yes. And thank you as always for all of your comments, all of your love, all of your call-ins, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, we do have the CEO of the program coming in
Got to bring him on.
on the Chew Dental Lab
Man,
Celebrity Hotline.
it's horrifying.
Look, he did specifically request that it would be on the
Yeah,
Chew Dental Lab Hotline. Look,
he
when the
gets what he
boss says
wants.
jump, you say
He
how
gets what he
high.
wants. Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
So joining us live from Petco Park, we have CEO
Oh,
Nick.
What's up, boss?
yes. Hello, guys. And I have Miss CEO over here as well.
Yeah, Jazzy
Oh,
out there.
there we go.
Oh, I thought that was
Oh,
wait.
something happened. Something happened.
I'm going to come in and out because, yeah. Dodgers fan.
Apparently they're out there.
Oh, bases loaded. All right, so update. Bases loaded, 0-0, top of the second. Snell's pitching a gem right now. He knows just 2 innings.
Wait, top of the second or bottom?
What's up?
Top or bottom of the second?
Oh, my bad. Bottom of the second.
Okay, I was saying, it doesn't sound like Snell's pitching it to him if he's got bases loaded.
Huge bottom guy, CEO
Yeah,
Nick.
yeah.
It's a power bottom, if
Power bottom.
to use the parlance of our times. But
Yes.
God, so hold on. I'll let you guys see.
all right, we got about 10 seconds of this
Yep.
before Manfred comes in here and with his
Turn the camera back around.
squad.
Turn it back around.
Turn around.
We don't want to get shut down again.
Yeah, I don't want to get killed by Manfred and his goons. But appreciate you joining us.
Thank you guys for having me.
I feel like in a pretty safe space right now as far as my tournament bracket predictions. Not having to ship the shirt, but we'll see. We'll see. I think the gentleman. Do I still have it in here? Let me see. I'm not sure,
Should
but
should still be there. I didn't delete it, so it should still be there.
well, I'm in a fit of rage, I might have. Yeah. So Marcus the Oracle might catch me, but beyond that, I feel like it's gonna happen.
The shirt's staying home.
The shirt. Keep the shirt. Protect the shirt. What are we seeing out there as far as I know behind the America's sweetheart, Angel Hernandez, behind home plate tonight.
He is mid-season form right now.
And the thing that people were kind of laughing about was, oh, he lost his lawsuit. Good, he sucks at being an umpire. I'm like, well, he didn't get fired. He didn't die. Like, he's still going to be ruining games throughout the season for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone that's a fan of any team, like, it doesn't matter. He will be there. Like, wherever there is misery or confusion in the world, just expect him to be in the background, just calling a strike on a ball, like 6 inches outside the strike zone, easily.
Yes, it is cool. It is very cool considering where we were last year.
Very true.
Look, I'm jealous. Look, I don't care really about the Padres or the Diamondbacks, especially the Diamondbacks. But hey. I thought we were gonna go live. Like,
what a tease! What a tease!
I thought we were gonna break a story right here.
Punch me!
Oh, jeez. Now we got violence on. Oh god! Now we got violence on our show. Jeez.
You hate to see that in the stands. I wish the fans could work this out. But
right? Padres fans always talk crap about violence at Dodger Stadium. Now look what you got down there at Petco.
Yeah.
Come on.
You see what kind of bloodbath is going on down there at Petco? It could happen to anyone. Like, But thank you, CEO Nick, for joining us on the program.
Thank you very
just
much.
appreciated that. Like I said, jealous for one that you're there at a actual real life, honest to God baseball game. But thank you for taking the time to call in. We will. The check is in the mail. Don't worry.
Right.
Post dated though. Don't cash it until April 15th.
The strike zone is very generous. Very
Wow,
generous.
that's my guy.
Invent himself.
That's tradition.
Especially on a team like this.
And the 1-1. Angel Hernandez is in midseason form.
Yeah. Let's not make this game too fast, Angel.
Enjoy.
My favorite part about the clip, like obviously the commentator just without missing a beat, like in mid-season form, Angel Hernandez. But the fact that they cut to him just like looking like a total jackass. Best part about that entire clip. So thank you, CEO Nick. There he goes again on the Chew Dental Lab Celebrity Hotline. Please believe Chew Dental Lab. Take your chances if you want to interact with Chew Dental Lab. That's probably the best slogan I can give them.
The perks of the CEO. He's got a Skyview game of a baseball game on a Friday night, and we're here toiling away.
Yeah, he said we had to go on, and even with his skybox and all of his luxury accommodations, he is there enjoying a game while we slave away in the gazebo, upstairs at Tyler's house. We bring this entertainment to you. But Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you, Nick.
One thing right off the top before we get into some side stories, and I do have a lot, we both want to talk about the glorious return of baseball. But one thing that, look, man,
We have coming to us. This is coming to us. We deserve
We've
it.
had it coming, and we've worn it before, and we will wear it again, and this won't be the last time. But
that's for sure.
Believing foolishly that we were the last show standing on Quarantine Network, we chose to go overtime and just continue on. We had a good conversation going, and lo and behold, Yoda, who
shout out Yoda,
big cat guy here, the CEO of the entire operation here on the network, Bo's cat, made it home. Thankfully, he's still, sort of going through the motions there, but seems like he's trending in a positive direction. But Bo's live stream for the update on Yoda's condition, well, we just ran over that. So, again, like the complete jackasses that we usually are, I'm just going to go on an ass-a-thon right now. Ass. I'm sorry, Yoda. It was not personal.
Yeah, we went. We thought we were the only show going. To be fair, hopefully, Bo having to provide health updates on Yoda is not a recurring thing. Hopefully Yoda recovers well. We don't have to, he doesn't have to continue to go through that stress. We thought we were the last show on of the night. Bo did his, they did the very nice, thank you stream and provided, update for Yoda, thanking all the donors. We went into that. So yes, we got our assings well deserved on our end.
Look, there's pretty much always a good reason to ask one or both of us at the same time.
Always.
In this case, obviously it was not intended, but
no.
All praises due. Yoda on the mend. Please believe that. Just happy to hear that he's resting comfortably at home. And shout out again to Sarah and Bo to have the I would say fur baby, but furless baby back with them.
Yes, that's true. Good call.
But again, never will shy away from a dramatic assing. So yes,
let it be known we will never back down from publicly calling ourselves asses.
There comes a time in every man's life when he has to stand up and accept that assing. And, again, he will never shy away from that. But as we move on in the program, probably, until tomorrow, because we do have the Final Four, which we will definitely talk about. But baseball is back, Ernie. Baseball is so back. It is incredible that it's back. We saw Nick down there at Petco Park tonight. Honestly, we had, this is just like from my personal standpoint, but at the bank, we had a power outage, messed up all the computers, but got that MLB app, and I was watching anything I could watch. So we had the Tigers Indians game. Like, you got to be a real life degenerate to care about this at all. But also, this is an incredible shot too that Tyler threw in here. Cabrera with the 2-run home run.
I only threw that in because that picture is absolutely amazing. That might be one of my favorite baseball pictures.
That is pretty epic. And opening day in the Midwest. There you have it, folks. A snowstorm.
So that first picture, I found these photos on Reddit from somebody obviously at the game. So this was a picture they took at 1:40 p.m. local time. Literally 30 minutes later, completely different game. It's completely different. Like,
baseball's back, Ernie.
Midwest April baseball. That's it, man.
I just like I said, I mean, I enjoyed just being able to throw on any game. Like, I watched a little bit of the Yankee game, a little bit of that game. And it was just funny that it was snowing. I was like, all right, well, Detroit. Shocking.
Right. Yeah, right.
But how can you not, the thing that we were kind of saying at the beginning here, think of where we were 1 year ago and how shitty it was for all of us that love sports. And now we got a full schedule of baseball. Kentucky Derby is like a month away. NBA
That's right,
playoffs
yeah.
about to start before the end of May.
Masters
The
next
Masters next week. Like, everything is back. Yes, it's not going to be, all stand, like, just packed out, full attendance. But just the fact that we got to this point, it is very uplifting in a way, like, for people that really care about sports, like me and Tyler and, anyone watching the show right now. So it does feel good in a certain way. And I don't know. I think, again, I'm still efforting here on this, but Tyler sent me this excellent clip today. And if you need any further evidence that baseball is back, hot takes are back, call-in shows are back. This guy's a freaking legend.
You can just simply pitch around Ramirez, keep walking him, don't give him anything to hit. The next guy, the good pitches down the middle, he won't swing at, but the ball's down around his ankles. He hits the shortstop into a double play. This has been going on for 2 years.
Right. I guess you missed a lot of the games that Reyes hit in the clutch last year, huh?
No.
Oh, yeah. You're an idiot. You're an idiot and you don't know baseball. No, you are an idiot. Listen, you're going to tell me you are judging. You don't know anything. You don't know squat, you stupid idiot. You're going to tell me you're going to make a judgment on the season after one game in 30-degree weather? That proves what an ignoramus you are. Get off our show. Fair weather idiot. All right, we're going to move on here. 844-289-1421. Didn't even have the courtesy to call me by my name. I got a few names I'd like to call him.
You're an idiot. I don't know anything about baseball.
Don't you ever speak ill of Franmil Reyes' plate approach in front of that man. Jeez.
Don't speak ill of Franmil Reyes in front of me, because
that's true.
I'm not even a Padre fan, but he's just a good dude. I mean, it's a Franimal. He's huge. He walks in the room. Everyone knows who he is, and just a nice guy. So, look, it's one game. Don't freak out.
I'll be completely honest. Like, I've been waiting for the moment when, like, in a post-game Dodger talk, when Vassay goes off, like, he'll be real snarky to fans a lot, and I get it, because, like, Dodger fans are like that. Lose one game and, like, flip out and call him and, like, complain about everything.
We got to fire everyone. Dave, I don't know what he's doing. It's garbage. Like, maybe
we got to fire Isaiah.
We got to fire Isaiah.
But, I think, like, I saw it yesterday. I was like, baseball is back, man. If this guy's going off on Indians fans in game one, which, first of all, Indians fans, you're going to have some rough times this year. Your lineup is not great.
No doubt.
If you're going off in game one, oh, boy.
Well, the thing that also makes me laugh is, like, all right, let's think about the NFL. Like, if your team starts out, like, 2-0, you're like, we might get in the playoffs. Like, this is, like, going really good. But in baseball, it's like one game. There's 1,000 games. So the fact that anyone is, like, freaking out after one game just cracks me up.
Yeah.
I do see here on the, you know what? We already did the Chew Dental Lab on the Corey's Market Liquor Celebrity Hotline. We do have No ID Justin joining the program, joining us live. Justin, how are we doing this evening?
What's up, bud?
Oh
no.
Oh.
And he's gone. And he's back.
And he's gone.
And he's back.
There we go.
Gone.
What's up, bud?
0. Like the amount of hits that the motherfucking Rockies got right now.
There we go. Hey, look, that was just gonna bounce. That was just gonna bounce up from yesterday, man. They got like every little like gapper that bled through, so it was bound to happen.
Yeah, for the record, I'm not one of these guys that's like, don't talk about the no-hitter, man. You're gonna jinx it. That motherfucker has a no-hitter through 6 innings.
Right.
I definitely feel like I would be the guy in the dugout, like, "Hey, man, you haven't given up a hit yet?" And then it's like,
walk it up, just
dude, that's
put your
sick,
arm,
bro.
yeah, put your arm
look, I'm
around
gonna
the
be
pitcher.
real. If it was 1-0, 2-0, maybe I'd be that guy. 9-0, I'm like, hey bro, you got a fucking no hitter going right now. Like, keep that shit up. You're only at 76 pitches. Like, let's fucking roll.
Hey, just tell me anything you need. Like, I got you, man. Right now, I need you to not talk to me and go back to the bullpen because you're a short reliever. Like, get out of here. Why are you?
I would love that because during the games when there's a no or a perfect game going, like they always show that like the shot of the pitcher in the dugout, like nobody within like 30 feet of him. I could just imagine like Justin just like sitting like right next to him, like, hey dude, hey, do you know what you're doing, man?
Yeah, I'd be the guy like, hey fool, what are you gonna throw first pitch to the first batter? What are we doing? What's going down? How you feeling, fool? You feeling
I've never been behind home plate for a home like possible no hitter. This is sick.
Like I got Pepto Bismol in my back pocket. How's your stomach feeling, bro? Like, let's do this. Let's lock this down. We need fucking 9 more outs. Like, let's fucking roll, bro. We don't want to see Kennedy. Let's go.
Dude,
nobody
if you
wants
get this
that.
shit done,
Nobody
we're
wants
getting
that.
drunk tonight.
Oh man, baseball is back and I love it.
Back.
Yes,
It is back.
obviously the Dodgers lost yesterday. It looks like they're taking care of business right now. But
Yep.
pretty enjoyable memes coming out from that incident with Bellinger. As you see, an out and a home run on the same play. What would have been a two? Look, I'll never get tired of the always faded Bellinger memes. I mean, just there's a special place in my heart. But and it just continues. My work ethic, me watching 4 hours of opening day, running the other direction. Yes, I think we're all in the same boat on that. It's just one game. Yes, this is what we were talking about. People freak out. Look, it's one game out of 162, but it's basically like 1,000 games. Like, don't live and die off one.
Leave it to motherfucking AMP Tungus to not pay attention and run back to first base. Like, he's going for fucking snacks, bro. Like, come on, dude. What are we doing? Jeez.
Yeah.
You hit a solo bomb with a runner on first base. How the fuck does that happen? That's how.
Well, that was pretty special. But like I said, the Dodgers they'll be fine. Like, I'm not ask me in August, how we're doing. But I think it's fine.
127 wins.
Well, Justin already put his stamp on it.
Yep,
he put his name way on that. So again, also, entertainment personally, I cannot guarantee or deny anything that is said on the show. But legally, I want to be covered. But
Trevor Bauer's throwing 10 no-hitters, baby.
All the money was worth it. This guy is untouchable.
That's right.
My other favorite thing of the night. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, it just shows you how wild like baseball is on a day-to-day basis. Because we're one day in, and all the teams in first place are the Rockies, the Tigers, the Pirates, the Mariners, and the Orioles. Like, baseball, man, fucking baseball. Just on a day-to-day basis, you just can never predict what's going to happen.
Look, everyone, well, except the Orioles.
All right,
is mathematically allowed to still win.
It's 10-4. 10-4 Dodgers. Fucking Trevor Bauer, man. Some asshole jinxed that fool's no-hitter, man.
Get rid of him.
What a dick.
Doom and gloom. Get him out of here.
Can't believe we wasted all that money, dude. What a jackass.
Terrible.
I see some comments coming in from Jaime here. A's fighting back. Love to see it. Astros now 5-2. But my probably favorite thing that of games I got to see, like other than on my phone at work, just like trying to catch a glimpse, trying to not be caught by my boss looking at my phone, and I was worried about this.
Thanks, Farron. I'm watching.
I was worried about this because really last year should have been the Astros shame tour, but then there was no fans. So like, oh, lucky for them. And then I was hoping it would carry over, but yes, we still have, limited capacity in most places. But my heart, Oakland brought the freaking drama last night. The fans, I'm not like they lost, but Oakland was about it.
Yep.
Oaktown, stay down. They had trash cans. They had signs. They were all over these fools. And I hope this is just a precursor. I love the very, not even Photoshop, just very terribly pasted on there picture of poop right next to Carlos Correa. Hey, tell us how you really feel, guy. Look, you got the kids on board. I mean, come on. So Oakland.
What I don't understand is you got that image of the dog crapping. There was no crap in that original image? Like you had to edit out a whole separate crap image?
Two separate ones.
My man went outside of the box, and he did this on, probably had to run this over to Kinko's foam core. That ain't cheap. Look, we're talking about like a real production right here. So Oakland, yes, my boys. So I never doubted them, and obviously they're going to play the Astros more than anyone else as a division opponent. But I just hope this continues. Also, one of the true highlights, and I do have a video for you of the game. Carlos Correa, yes, it was on the elbow pad. Who cares? Revenge season has begun, my friends.
Carlos Correa is hit, so he'll take first base. And that'll bring up
literally a standing ovation
That is
hitting this fool on the elbow.
That is a limited capacity stadium sounding to those viewers at home as if it was Game 7 of the ALCS.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Oh man, yeah. That was when I saw that game last night. I was dying. I was so.
Why are we talking about the Houston Astros and we're not talking about the first place in the AL West, future World Series competitor, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, who are trailing right now to the White Sox 7-4.
Hey, they have a chance. They're still in it.
It's a real story.
Got that game one win though. They got that game one win.
I never expected less from Oakland because again, Oaktown is hardcore. Like they care about what they care about, and especially if you're an A's fan. I mean,
okay, you got to keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real.
Hardcores. I'm gonna keep it real. But I hope again this is just a precursor for a season of nightmares for the Astros on the road, whatever team they're playing, just getting completely shit on. Again, not really to me. Even the Dodger factor. Like, yes, it sucks that, now after the World Series they played, that all comes out, whatever. I'm not saying take it away, whatever. But, and also, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. But the total, apology tour, that was where it's like, it's on site. Like, if I see these fools, I'm going to throw at somebody. Altuve, anyone could get it. Like, you're not even sorry. Like, you didn't even just say, like, oh, yeah, it was a mistake. Like, I didn't know what I was getting into. Nobody said that. Like, Bregman is already a douchebag. Altuve, whatever. I mean, he's a great player, but he's, the whole, don't take my shirt off thing. Like,
Let me tell you how horrible it is. Lancaster, Shinigami's hometown. Lancaster doesn't even want to claim that Jose Altuve graced that shitty stadium with his presence at any point in his career. Man's a cheater.
Banger can. Let's
especially like the whole thing when you're talking about their attitude. Like I think back to last year where they were like, "Oh, this season's our revenge tour." Revenge for what? Like what are you guys revenging?
Revenge because people don't like us because we cheated.
We're going We're going on revenge for totally ripping everyone off, especially Dodger fans, for an entire season of baseball. We're going on revenge for that shit.
Yeah, it's no sympathy for anyone. And like I said, yes, all three of us here on the screen that you could see are Dodger fans.
Sure.
For me, it's not even personal to that. Like the Dodgers, that's kind of our deal. We lose in the World Series. It's like a big historical thing. But
Sure.
just I feel like everyone can all get together in this time when we really need to, come together as a country and just hate the freaking
In these
Astros.
difficult times.
In these troubling times, we can all rally behind just hating the douche Astros and their fake apology.
For 100%, dude. This is the church. This is the steeple. Look inside. Here's all the people shitting on the Astros. That's the way it works.
Like honestly, dude,
Beautiful.
I'm never will root for the Giants in any game. It's like that's like blood rivalry, whatever. But if I saw the Giants fans playing the Astros, just killing them, I'd be like, tip the cap. Like everyone that likes baseball should shit on this team. Like the way they handled that whole fiasco, they just look like punk asses. So I hope this is a season of misery for you. You already saw my prediction. I feel like just to spite me, they will make it to the
I wish
World
all your
Series.
hot tubs were cold.
Yeah. Why you got shoes? I got shoes. What? You got a car, man? What? But nah. But look. This is one thing we can all get behind. Just hate on the Astros. Everyone, please, please.
Sorry guys,
That
I'm
was beautifully
distracted. It's now 10-5 Dodgers. 10-5 now. It's a 5-run inning thus far for the Rockies.
It's Colorado, man. No lead is safe. Colorado, no lead is safe.
No home run with runners on base is safe from being reduced to a solo shot either.
Apparently,
That's true.
yes, also
That's true.
that. But JT was slipping on that one. He was trying to make the right play, but maybe get your head up, head on a swivel. Maybe
Fucking
Toomkis, yeah, have some awareness out there, and maybe don't run past the guy that just hit the home run. But
the guy that's pointing for you to run the other way.
Yeah, like the LeBron J.R. Smith thing.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Hey, bro, what are you doing?
It stands to reason, though, real quick, sorry, what happens if Cody Bellinger stops right there and then just waits? Like, he's like, hey, no. And then Justin Turner turns around. Cody Bellinger then has to wait for Justin Turner to get out in front of him. And then that could ensue, like, with some really hilarious antics, as, like, he has to wait for him to run before him to each base. That would be hilarious. You blew it!
Just right behind him. Like,
no. They should have just conga lined is what should have happened.
10-6 now. This is a 6-run inning for the Rockies. 10-6, ladies.
Oh, God. All right, well, I don't want to get too distracted here.
And this all started with Justin saying the words "no-hitter."
See? You know what? The Baron? Yes. Baron, I know you totally topped out at 45 available points in your bracket challenge, which is insane. I mean,
is this the same Baron that said watch out for the Kansas City Royals? Is this the same Baron?
Yes, the very same.
Hey, I'm just saying they put up like 15 runs yesterday and beat Texas. All right, watch out for that.
And they'll end the year somehow with 21 total runs scored. Magically, it's crazy.
Right.
Look, again, a stop clock is right twice a day. So,
true.
Look, he gets lucky sometimes. Obviously, again, just a really bad look for the 45 available points. That's you hate to see it, but look, hoping I win and don't have to mail that shirt to anyone. But again, just basking in the glory of baseball being back. Angel Hernandez behind home plate tonight in San Diego. I know CEO Nick is loving it. I think he threw a comment in there earlier about the strike zone that he was seeing. Let's open up even more. Now covers both sides of the batter box. Yeah, look, Angel, dude, he's in there. Mid-season form, postseason form. Who knows? I mean, he's capable of anything.
Postseason form in place, he wouldn't be there.
Why don't you tell CEO Nick to stop racially discriminating against Angel Hernandez, huh? What are we doing here?
Terrible.
The suit was squashed, dude. The beef, it's over. Like, he's got no leg to stand on.
A judge signed it, and it is documented that he is just a terrible umpire.
You're just not good at your job, but you have a good union. So you.
But the umpires union is amazing. Yes.
Hey, all power to him. Angel Hernandez. What a legend. A couple more little side stories here before we get out of here. Yes, we do have the ongoing saga of if John Jones will actually get that title fight against Ngannou. Derek Lewis, again, not even a favorite of this program, I believe, should be America's sweetheart. I mean, this is just a legend. Like, all he does is show up and throw bombs. And sometimes it doesn't work out, and sometimes he just knocks the fuck out of people. So, how can you not love this guy? But he just piles on. 8 million, shit. I'll do it.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see where this is going. I know John Jones. I think he was on Steve O's podcast. I haven't listened to it yet, so I don't know what he said. I'm sure they're going in length about all the contract disputes. But yeah, there we see John Jones saying he won't even do it for 10 million. Lewis, I'll do it for 8. Look, like I said earlier this week, man, John Jones doesn't have the leverage he kind of thinks he does in this situation. There's other big fights out there that can be made. So I don't know. I mean, Jones, I'm not against him trying to get paid as much as he should. I think all fighters should make a lot more, but I don't know, man. There's just no leverage for him in the situation.
The leverage for Jones in this case that he does have the little bit is that his name will sell a fight. So he does have that, but also, like we were talking about, on Wednesday, any other league, fighting promotion, anything, like he would have been gone so long ago. All the problems that he's caused for them, like he should just kind of be like happy to be there. Yes, he's extremely talented, one of the best ever at that sport, just by, just look at the tape. But all the other, like, off the field stuff, any other league would have just, like, booted you a long time ago. So, and then you have other guys that are willing to literally go in there and put their life on the line for less or the same money. Like, that's where it kind of runs out. Like, is Dana really gonna, like, does he want to sell like a bazillion pay-per-views just by having John and his name on there? Or does he just say, like, I don't care about the bullshit, like, I'm done with this, like, or just, flex on him and just like, you know what, you're waiting in the wings, like, we're not going to cut you, but I'm not giving you the fight.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, yes, Jones's name will sell the fights, but if you look at his more recent pay-per-view buys, he's not as big a draw as one might think he is anymore. And I think that's because a lot of people are kind of done with his bullshit. Ngannou, like, he will sell the fights, being that he's just kind of like, MMA modern day Mike Tyson. Now you can advertise, hey, look, Derek Lewis, here's a guy that everybody loves. He's goofy, and guess what? He beat Francis Ngannou already. You can go with Stipe. You got a trilogy fight because he's beaten Francis Ngannou. Like I said, Jones's leverage isn't there, so he's kind of, again, I will repeat, yes, he should be making more money than he is. Like, I won't argue that for a second, but people are kind of sick of his shit. I don't know. I just really don't think he's going to come out of this looking good. I don't know if this fight will be made, and Dana can say, look, I got 2 other fights I can make. They're going to do just as well.
The thing, I mean, no one can, really know what's going on inside Dana's head. And if he's going for
nobody
a lot
wants
of big
to know what's
marquee,
going on in Dana's head.
It's like we got Jones.
Yeah. Oh no, it looks like Ronnie disconnected here. But yeah, I mean, again, we'll see. This is just kind of a flowing situation. I see we got Justin back on here. It's just kind of a flowing situation. Who knows what's going to happen? I know Jones wants this money. I don't know. He's not going to get this money anywhere else because Bellator is the number 2 fighting, and they're not going to be able to pay him the $20 million he wants for fights. So it's just kind of a losing situation for him. I don't know, Justin. Do you got any thoughts on this?
Yeah, sorry, I got some potential background noise here, but yeah, just to add on to what you said, I agree with you 100%. Bones doesn't have a lot of leverage here, and in my opinion, it's like they could approach this from a lot of angles. They could tell him like, look, okay, yeah, you versus Francis is huge, but we could do Stipe versus Francis. There's a lot of different options. We already have. I'm sure you've already heard earlier this afternoon, Poirier versus McGregor Part 3. So that's already locked in. You know what I mean? Like that's going to be a big one that going forward. So there you go, boom. So that's another big fight potentially looming. So Bones has a lot less leverage, and honestly, it's like Dana could just or UFC could approach him just right back and say, look, dude, anybody you fight is going to be relatively decent. You know what I mean? Like we could put you against like Francis would be a huge fight, but I also think if he came back to light heavyweight and you did, John versus Jan Blachowicz, that's a huge fight. So it's like it's pretty much no matter who he fights, you have to like. It's hard. I get how negotiations work, and I agree with you 100%. UFC underpays fighters like an MFer. So, especially their top guys, with the ally of Conor, really, and Khabib to a certain extent. Most of these guys have been underpaid. So, but yeah, if you could get a scenario where you could get him in there, it doesn't like it's almost disrespectful for him to assume that Francis Ngannou isn't a fucking huge name, or Jan Blachowicz isn't a huge name, and I understand that. John Jones is huge. There's also a shit ton of people out there that can't stand John Jones because of his out of the ring antics, because of the shit that's caused hiccups in his his fight plan. So it's I agree with you 100%. I don't feel like he has near as much leverage as he's pretending to have. Yeah, yes they can. Yes they can. They were a couple trash cans got beat on and you got pulled. That's how it goes.
To be honest, I'm glad it's Astros fans. I was worried that it was Arkansas Slim showing up to collect on him. But yeah, I mean it's again it's a weird situation. I don't think it's going to come out in the positive for John Jones. But like you said, hey, we got Poirier McGregor 3 now. That's going to be a fun fight. Looking forward to that one coming up in July. No fights this weekend. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just chiming in. 10-6, Dodgers over Colorado. The Dodgers finally escaped the 7th inning. Charlie Blackmon came up for a second time in the inning, but they finally got out of it.
I gotcha. Yeah, so no fights this weekend. I guess I just always assume there's going to be a fight every weekend. There isn't one. I know next weekend we are going to have actually another fight on ABC, which again that's huge. Always having one on network TV. The change to that main event was supposed to be Marvin Vettori versus Darren Till. Darren Till pulled out of the fight yesterday with a broken collarbone. Kevin Holland, who just fought in a main event, 2 weeks ago, I think that was. Well, he was there for a main event. He's stepped up now, so we'll see which Kevin Holland shows up against Marvin Vettori. We'll have more on that next week.
You heard him during the fight, man. He loves to fight. All right. Dude loves to fight. Sure. And guaranteed,
he's entertaining.
He will talk the full extent of the fight.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Just a couple other notes on MMA here before we get out of here. Actually, as of right, the fight may actually even be over, but I know Bellator was having their return card tonight with Patricio Freire defending his featherweight title against Emmanuel Sanchez. I'll be watching that back later. I don't know what's going on. And there's another kind of odd and end. I don't have any photos of this for good reason, but I don't know if you saw last night at the CFFC fight, there was a fighter that actually during a fight lost a finger. And I mean, like literally, like his finger was not there. When you look at a picture, that's what it looks like. They were able to find it somewhere on the ground and reattach it. So as far as I know, everything is good there. But Oh yeah, that's a tough look. That's one I'm not really willing to go and look for.
Is that where when they're putting it on, you go, only God knows where that finger's been. You know what I mean?
You
Where
don't want to know. You don't want to know. Yeah. But last couple bits and pieces before we get out of here. I know
I'm
Ronnie's
back,
efforting
boys.
to get back here.
I'm back.
There we go. There he is. There he is.
The other camera
But,
died.
but last bit of news before we get out here, do want to mention, of course, we have the NCAA Final Four. Before we jump into any talks of that, just real quick, because I don't think Bo's doing any thank you shows right now, so I think we can probably go a little bit over. If not, we'll get our assings come Monday. But big news came out yesterday. Of course, legendary coach from North Carolina, Roy Williams, retiring. Dude's been at North Carolina since, 2003. Before that, he was at Kansas for a number of years. 900 wins, 70-some-odd% winning percentage, 3-time champion.
The
So
Southern
he'll be
Dandy, Roy
the Southern Dandy. So this news came out today, and I almost wonder if this is correlated. But Kansas signing Bill Self to a lifetime contract.
We gonna clap back. We gonna clap back. We gonna clap back.
When I saw that, I was like, "Are they worried? Are they worried that North Carolina's going to sign him up now?" So they're like, "Hey, you're here forever. We'll pay you whatever."
So just for the record, that is Roy Williams. For those of you that are Googling that in the Wikipedia entries, that's going to be Roy Williams, UNC basketball coach. That will not be Roy Williams, former NFL wide receiver, nor will it be Roy Williams, former NFL safety. So just to clarify, if you want to look up the guy's stats, that's what it's going to be logged under. But yeah, Bill Self, man. Hey, you be yourself. You're just gonna do it in Kansas for the rest of your effing life, asshole.
I mean, that's pretty much. If they give you the lifetime contract, you're married to it, married to the game. Get a prenup. But already, my boy, Self got a couple questionable things on his resume. So just take it how you can get it. Because little shady. Yes, Kansas, obviously a powerhouse traditionally, but some of the shine has come off. Let's say in the last 10 years or so with Bill Self, he's found himself in some sticky situations. So
when you get a first round exit to a perennial basketball school powerhouse like the Trojans, I feel like like that should just like be brushed off because it's expected to lose to a team of that magnitude. So naturally they would immediately call this guy in and say, "Hey, we've been on the phones with Bobby Bonilla's agent, and this is the contract we want to give you. Boom, let's go." So it makes perfect sense.
Sign all the dotted. We got you for life, bro.
Yeah. Oh, look. You're right. You go out to USC. I mean, that's a school that they have Robert Swift on scholarship for like a week before he decided to go pro. So definitely perennial, just churning out the factory of NBA players.
I'm better than that guy. I mean, I'm better than Robert Swift ever was, bro. We smashed on him, smashed on him. He had like 50 points and 50 rebounds, but we smashed on him.
I mean, I kind of think with the Self thing, it's like kind of what Justin said and what Tyler was alluding to, like, please don't go anywhere else. But it's also like, we are offering you a lifetime deal. And we all know about your baggage. Like, think about it. You ain't going nowhere. Come on. You got a job for life here? Or test the waters and have everyone, dig up all the dirty laundry if you want.
Yep.
Take it, man.
All right. So this weekend,
take the money and run.
That's right. So this weekend we do have the semifinals. Those will be going on tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening in the Final Four. Baylor taking on Houston. Last I saw, Baylor I think was a 5-point favorite, which makes sense to me. I think that's about right. Houston's been playing pretty well, but when Baylor's on, they're as good as anybody in the country. I expect Baylor to show up. Probably a close game down the stretch, and the Baylor bury some free throws to maybe cover the spread at the end.
Yeah, give me and I'm torn right here because obviously I'm a UCLA fan. The fact they got this far it's great. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of annoying also because I watched them during the regular season. I'm like, dude, this team sucks. Fuck these guys. But either I'm torn on a parlay for 2 legs. So either UCLA to win, which I saw they were like plus 750, or Gonzaga to cover, which they have easily covered like every game they've been in this entire tournament. So
14 points is the spread I saw last.
God. It's still like so much within reach for that team. Either way.
So here's my question for you on this one. Do you think UCLA can rely on only Johnny Juzong shooting and anticipate that Gonzaga would only score 50 points? Do you think that'll happen?
No.
If not, I think you have to go Gonzaga.
Gonzaga to cover, Baylor to win, money line or cover, whatever. Just take it. That's my 2-leg parlay. Lock of the week of the century. Entertainment. Again, like I don't want to be liable, but
please believe that.
All right, that's where I'm at.
There you go. Jaime giving us his. He's taking
from your lips to God's ears, brother.
And Jaime the Greek loves the Bruin underdogs.
Sorry, I have no comment because mathematically eliminated from winning that fancy T-shirt, so I get 2 shits.
So it don't even matter, right? He's only in it for the shirts, folks.
Look, obviously Baylor, and then it's just a toss-up. If Gonzaga covers the 15, or UCLA somehow wins. I mean,
we just need to figure out
what aggressive do you want to get with this bet?
What undersized point guard is taking the ball coast to coast and scoring the game winner for UCLA? That's all we need to figure out.
It's my guy Tiger Campbell.
Yeah, it's gonna be Tiger in that case.
Tiger style.
But yeah, so we'll have those games again Saturday, and then the finals will be Monday. Probably the end of the game will be about the time we start the show, so we may be a bit distracted to start. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that tomorrow. Then I guess kind of just a couple last things since we have them here before we get off the air. Premier League is back this weekend. So we got a full slate there, including our beloved Hammers playing the Monday noon game.
Come on,
I mean, I'm just excited to see it back. I don't know. None of the games like really jump out at me. I guess Arsenal and Liverpool, but both are kind of disappointing this year. So who knows what'll happen there? I think Man City will beat up on Leicester.
Arsenal, Liverpool promises entertainment. If you watch the Arsenal fan TV stream, that's all I can say. Tyler did inform me, unfortunately. Some member of that crew did pass away. Thoughts and prayers. But it sticks in my mind. Fucking hell. The man who's come on for some. And I hope it wasn't that guy. I hope it wasn't anyone. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know which one it was either. I just saw that on Twitter a few days ago that one of them did unfortunately pass. But yes, Arsenal Fan TV is always a good watch. I'm sure they'll have some a nice presentation for whoever member that passed to play on their show this weekend. But yeah, I'll be glad to have it back again. Just something to watch, Saturday mornings, or let's say in our case, especially Monday at noon. West Ham going into Wolverhampton. Definitely hoping big things for West Ham. I mean, look, Declan Rice had some great showings for the England national squad during this international break. I think he was man of the match in every match they had. Wolves still don't have an attack. They're a very defensive team, but I think West Ham, with their speed, with Jay Lings out there, Antonio up front, I think West Ham should get the 3 points out of that one. But in true West Ham style, who even knows?
Yeah. Yeah, but shout out Declan. That's our guy. There's a reason West Ham is the Academy of Football. Please believe that. It's coming home. It's coming home.
Right.
It's coming home.
I think I saw something that him, Lingard, and somebody else were going to make a new spin-off of that called 3 Irons, which I'm all for.
before the unfortunate turn of events also when West Ham did end up tying Arsenal, which, God, they had that game in the bag. But I digress.
It's done.
If the Arsenal fan TV, when Lingard scored, their reaction was, it was priceless. Freaking Lingard, like all of them, every single person in that chair was like, he always scores against us. What the hell?
And then just last bit that I had on here before we get out. It also in soccer news. Also in soccer news. As we all know, yesterday was April Fool's Day, and there was a Romanian club that tried to do an April Fool's prank that really from the get-go, somebody should have said, "Are you sure we want to do this?" So they organized with the local newspaper to print a headline indicating that their new manager, who had just been on there for 3 games, lost all 3 of them, that he was going to be fired. Well, the manager saw this and just immediately quit. He just basically told them all, "Screw you, I'm going home." When they tried to tell him it's just a prank, bro, he said, like, "No, screw you." So he will not be coaching them this weekend.
No chill. Sacked in the morning. You'll be sacked in the morning.
I mean, when you read that thought, who could have seen this coming? Who would have thought that some manager seeing his firing in a newspaper might take this seriously?
After 3 games. Also, I love it.
So yeah, that was just a bit of odds and ends. Just a funny, April Fool's joke gone wrong.
When keeping it real goes wrong. But
yes.
Thank you as always. I do have a little montage planned of the first year of our program that either I will feature on Monday or put out over the weekend. So, stay tuned. As time dictates when I can put that actually all together. But thank you as always for commenting, calling in. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Nick, live on the ground, our man on the street at Petco Park. Look, I don't know how long it's going to go. Like I said, we might have to change our name to the Red Tier Kings. I don't know. The Unquarantined Kings? Who knows? But we will just keep doing it because it's fun. So thank you guys.
Yep. Yeah, thank you guys so much for doing it, Justin. Thank you, as always, for being on here. We'll be back here Monday, recapping the weekend of crazy baseball, hopefully some crazy basketball, hopefully some insanity. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. We love you. You know the drill. Keep the fire.
At the buzzer.